In this lesson, we're going to solve quadratics using the quadratic formula. All right, so the quadratic formula. So the quadratic formula is this formula right here in which we have x is equal to negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4a divided by 2a. So let's go ahead and we're going to solve this equation using the quadratic formula. So first of all, to use the quadratic formula, we need to have it in this form right here. We have to have it equal to 0. So let's go ahead and we're going to rearrange this. Let's minus the 8. And so I'm going to have this rewritten as 3x squared plus 5x minus 8 is equal to 0. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to assign our a, our b, and our c, and so that we can plug it into our formula. So our a is going to be equal to 3, our b is going to be equal to 5, and our c will be equal to negative 8. So then I'm going to take this formula, and I'm going to rewrite it right here. It's negative b plus or minus, so x is equal to negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. All right, so now we're going to take this a, b, and c and we're going to plug it into this formula. All right, so negative b. We'll have x is equal to negative, and so our b is 5. And we're going to plus or minus, and then we're going to take the square root here. And now our b squared, again, we're going to have 5 squared minus 4 times, and a is 3, and c is negative 8. And then that's going to be divided by 2a. Oops, we better put in the value for a then, shouldn't we? All right, so our value for a is 3. Okay, so now we need to simplify this. And when we simplify, we're going to start by doing the square root right here. And so, because otherwise we're going to have to put it into our calculator a few times. We don't want to have to do that. So what I want to do is I want to plug into my calculator the square root of 5 squared minus 4 times 3 times negative 8. And when you do that, we're going to get, let me change my color back here. We're going to get x is equal to the negative 5 plus or minus, and then that square root part is equal to then 11. So this right here, when I plugged this into my calculator, I got the 11. All right, so now I'm just going to have that my 2 times 3, it's going to be divided by 6. All right, so now you're going to end up with the two solutions, because when you plug it in, you're going to have your x is equal to negative 5 plus 11 divided by 6. And then you'll have your x is equal to negative 5 minus 11 divided by 6. So when you do that, then we're going to simplify, and you're going to get x is equal to 1. So there's one of our solutions. And then you're going to get x is equal to 2 2/3, or you could have it as a decimal. It doesn't matter. Is going to be your solution for this one as well. Oops, and I wonder, that should have been a negative, shouldn't have it? There you go. All right, so number 2, I have 2x squared minus 7 is equal to x. And again, we want to rearrange this by minus the x on both sides. So it's equal to 0. So I'm going to have 2x squared minus x minus 7, and that's equal to 0. All right, then remember, our next step is that we have to identify the a, the b, and c. So I've got our a is equal to 2, I've got our b is equal to negative 1, and our c is equal to negative 7. All right, and so remember, here's our quadratic formula right here. We're going to plug the a, the b, and the c into that quadratic formula. So I'm going to have x is equal to negative b. Now negative b, that's going to make that a positive b, or positive 1, plus or minus the square root then of b squared. Now here's where you have to be really careful. When you enter this into your calculator, this whole square root piece, you do need to have a parentheses around this -1. All right, otherwise you're not going to get the right answer. You're going to get an error. All right, so you need to have the -1 in parentheses, and then now I'm going to have -4 times my a, which is 2, and then my c, which is equal to -7. And then we're going to divide that by 2, and a is 2. All right, so now let's simplify it. So I have x is equal to 1 plus or minus, and again, remember you're plugging this whole piece right here into the calculator, and then we're just going to bring that on down here. All right, and when you enter that into the calculator, you'll get 7.55, and then we're going to divide that by 4. All right, so we're going to have x is equal to then, so x is equal to 1 plus 7.55 divided by 4. And then x is equal to 1 minus 7.55 divided by 4. So the two answers you'll get when you simplify, you're going to get 2.1, and then you'll also get -1.64. All right, example number 3. We have 3x squared minus 5x minus 1, or is equal to -1. So let's rearrange here, and I'm going to have 3x squared minus 5x plus 1 is equal to 0. And then we'll have our a is equal to 3, our b is equal to -5, and our c will be equal to 1. And here's our quadratic formula again. So we'll have -b, so -5, so that makes that a +5 plus or minus the square root of b squared, and again, our -5 has to be in parentheses here, minus 4 times 3 times 1, and then we're going to divide that by 2 times 3. All right, so then we're going to simplify, and we're going to have 5 plus or minus, and then we're going to take the square root of this, and we're going to get then 3.6 divided by 6. And again, this part right here is what I'm doing first. I'm going to just have that right there. All right. So now we've got our x is equal to 5 plus 3.6 divided by 6. And I'm going to have my x is equal to 5 minus 3.6 all over 6. And so the two solutions that I would end up with then is 1.43 and 0.23. All right, so in this lesson, we took a look at solving quadratics by using the quadratic formula.